Hello, good day viewers. Welcome to another biology presentation. So in this presentation, I want us to answer biology paper 2 for 2007. So we are going to start with our question 1. So here is our question 1. The question reads, explain how a meal rich in fats is digested in the body. So this question is carrying 6 marks. So how can you explain how a meal rich in lipids is digested in the body? Okay. So first of all, you have to take note of the site of digestion where the fats are done. Then there you need to explain what happens once the food that is rich in fats reaches the site of digestion. So here we can say that digestion of food that is rich in fats or lipids, it occurs in the small intestines, specifically the duodenum. So once the food reaches the duodenum, the liver secretes the bile, and the bile contains the salts. So here we have the bile salts that are going to emulsify the fat into the fat droplets. So the emulsified food is then worked on by the enzyme lipase coming from the pancreas into fatty acids and glycerol. So that is how we can explain how a meal rich in fats is digested in the body. So here we have said that digestion of food rich in fats or lipids occurs in the small intestine, specifically the duodenum. Once the food reaches the duodenum, the liver secretes the bile. The bile contains salts that emulsify the fat food into fat droplets. The emulsified food is then worked on by the enzyme lipase coming from the pancreas. So this emulsified food now is going to be converted into fat acids and glycerol. So this will be the end products, the fat acids and the glycerol. So we have answered our question 1A. So we now come to our question B. So here is our question B1. Explain how substances absorbed by large intestines are used by the human body. So here we need to explain how the substances that are absorbed by the colon, which is the large intestines, are used by the human body, which is just carrying what? 2 marks. So here the first thing, you need to identify the substances that are being absorbed by the large intestines. So some of the substances that are absorbed by the large intestines includes fat acids, we have bile salts, and we also have excess water. Okay, so after identifying these substances, then you need to explain a bit on each of them so that you get all these 2 marks. So the water is just used as a solvent and a transport medium for materials in the body. So when we come to the fatty acids, the fatty acids are used as energy sources by the body. Then the bile salts are used in fat digestion and absorption. So here we can write our answer in essay form as the large intestines absorb fat acids, bile salts, and the excess water. Water acts as solvent and a transport medium for materials in the body. Then fat acids are used as energy sources by the body. The bile salts are used in fat digestion and the absorption. So this is how we can answer our question B1. So we now come to our question B2. So our question B2 reads, what are the similarities between the lining of the human intestine and the plant root for absorption of nutrients? So this question was carrying 4 marks. So when you look at similarities, we are looking at how the lining of the human intestine and the plant roots are able to function for the absorption of nutrients in a similar way. Okay, so here you understand that both the lining of the human intestines and the plant roots are fairly long, meaning that they are long and they have a right surface area for nutrients. Okay, apart from that, you also find that the lining of the human intestines and the roots are connected with a network of transporting vessels. So in humans, we are talking of the capillaries, and in plants, we are talking of the xylem. Then here we are also looking at in the lining of the human intestines, we have the villi, okay, and these villi, their function is just to the absorption of nutrients. So similarly, when you look at the plant roots, they have an elongated growth on the root hairs which absorb what? Nutrients. So we can now present our answer in essay form. So we can say both the lining of the human intestines and the plant roots are fairly long and presents a large surface area for nutrients. Both the lining of the human intestines and the roots are connected with a network of transporting vessels, that is capillaries for human intestines and xylem for plant roots. In the lining of human intestines are found the villi, which function in absorption of nutrients. Similarly, the roots have elongated growths on the root hairs which absorb nutrients. So here, this is how we can write our answer in a complete sentence form and the paragraph. So we've now come to the end of our biology session. Thank you so much for having time to view this content. This has been your presenter, Mr. Mlenga. Bye-bye.